I'm Rochelle at the Athlete Center. This video is for stiletto squats. So these are a type of squat that's designed to really load our knees and our quadriceps, or our thigh muscles. So it puts high forces through our knee and through our patellofemoral joint. So this might not be for everyone. So don't push through any kind of pain or discomfort, or if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a squat with our heels lifted. Now the goal is that we keep our heels lifted the whole time. The higher our heels are lifted, the more front loaded this will be. So the more you're going to feel it through your quads and your knees. So this is not designed as a balance exercise. It may be prescribed as one for you depending, but if it's not designed as a balance exercise for you, then I recommend using something to hold on to for a little bit of balance. Now I don't want to be using this to push myself up out of the squat, but I'm just going to use it to help a little bit of balance so I'm not worried about falling over. So we want to think of our foot as a tripod. We've got our big toe knuckle, our baby toe knuckle, and our heel. And as we do this squat, we're going to try to push through that big toe knuckle and that baby toe knuckle evenly and keep the heel lifted off the ground. So we're going to try to avoid rolling in or rolling out like that. So first thing, feet are going to be about hip distance apart. You can play around with this yourself, but about hip distance apart. We're going to push through those two toe knuckles on either side, come up into that heel raise, and then go through a squat motion. Now I like to put my arms out in front as a little bit of a counterbalance. I'll show you from the side. So we're going to try, and I call these stiletto squats because it's like you're putting on stiletto high heels. We're going to keep that high heel the whole entire time and move through this range. Now if your balance is really off or you're feeling any kind of ankle discomfort, you can always put something underneath your heel to support your heels being up, and then go through this range. So this will be an easier version, and then if we want to remove that support, it's going to bring the calves into working a little bit harder, and then we can do this version. And keeping that chest nice and tall is key. So the more forward our chest goes, the more we're going to be loading into our hips, which again is not a bad thing, but that's not the goal of this exercise. So we want to keep the heels up, the chest tall, and we're loading into our knees. And that's a stiletto squat.